On top of being small-minded, lowest common denominator garbage and spreading false and dangerous conspiracy theories against a doctor who works for our good is also just a terrible joke.
I mean, for the amount of blackface he has done, I think it is safe to say, Negro, please. Now, since Elon Musk took over Twitter, the attacks against him have just been never-ending. These days, I find myself having to defend a billionaire, the second richest man in the planet. I find myself having to defend him, which is typically not my brand. And the latest verbal attack is from Jimmy Kimmel. And I knew it. Guys, I knew it wouldn't take long for the late-night ambassador of the Biden administration and the Democrat Party to have to confront the recent threat to the agenda of the current US administration. So I want you guys to, sit back, relax, grab your popcorn, and enjoy another entertaining demonstration of unreasonable criticism. And this time it is coming from one of America's most unfunny comedians. Take a look.
Elon Musk seems to be intent on filling the troll hole vacated by Donald Trump because yesterday he wrote, "My pronouns are prosecute and Fauci," which, on top of being small-minded, lowest common denominator garbage and spreading false and dangerous conspiracy theories against a doctor who works for our good is also just a terrible joke. It's like a joke generated by AI. It doesn't make any sense. The structure's wrong, doesn't rhyme with anything relevant. No, there are too many syllables. It's exactly the kind of joke you'd expect from a guy who named his son after the bottom row of an eye chart.
My God. My God. I mean, this is badly not funny. Like, there's no attempt by Kimmel to even tell a slightly good joke, even though that's part of his job description as a late-night host. Yet, he's going to accuse a troll of not being funny. See, I'll admit, Elon is being a troll to a degree that can only be matched by Donald Trump in the past. And guess what? I and so many others are loving it. Anyone with a non-partisan sense of humor does enjoy Elon's tweets. I mean, I refresh my Twitter feed every second just to see my favorite African-American annoy the hell out of another corrupt American government official or politician. I mean, that's just Beethoven to my ears at this point. And to top it up, I get to watch a failed, unfunny late-night comedian sound painfully ridiculous as a result. I mean, what more can a guy with simple needs ask for? This is just so much fun than I can handle. But he's going to call Elon a small-minded, lowest common denominator. Come on, Kimmel. That's a title only Kimmel and the likes of him can hold. They've spent the most of their public career building that reputation, and they shouldn't just freely hand it over to someone who hasn't worked so hard for it like they have. I mean, people like Elon pay people like Kimmel to be on TV, and people like Kimmel cannot tell jokes that the people paying them would not allow. They can't. But Elon, he has the guts to stay true to his thoughts and opinion. No one is paying him to speak. Look, I don't agree with everything he says, but at least I know he has a mind of his own and he believes what he says. Kimmel, on the other hand, doesn't even have a mind of his own. Fauci does all the thinking for him. This guy is so invested in groupthink and partisan rhetoric, yet he's going to accuse someone else of being small-minded. I mean, for the amount of blackface he has done, I think it is safe to say, Negro, please. But he's not done. And there's more pathetic attacks from this guy. So let's keep watching.
But for some reason, some people like him. This weekend, a young guy came up to me, very nice guy. He said, "You got no love for Elon, bro?" And I was like, I said, "No, I don't, but it's not just Elon specifically. I have a problem with any richest man in the world who comes to this country to casually slander a doctor who devoted his entire life to protecting our children from HIV and COVID and Zika and swine flu and Ebola disease while you're off playing grab ass with Trump and firing rockets into space to prove your penis works." It's just a general.
I mean, this is just pitiful. Like, I feel sorry for this guy. Look, this is not funny. This is just sad. It's like hearing someone cry bitter tears for not getting what they want. And this is what passes for jokes nowadays. Even the crowd is not laughing. They're just clapping to encourage Kimmel not to feel bad or something. I mean, that's how I see it anyway. And everything he's saying is just arrant nonsense. It has nothing to do with reality. Look, every business venture by Elon Musk have been revolutionary and life-changing. We're talking about PayPal, Tesla, SpaceX, Starlink, Neuralink. This guy made electric cars trendy and he wants to take us to Mars. He's currently working on technology that can help restore sight to the blind. And I'm not even exaggerating. Look, I know so many people don't like him right now. I get that. But there is no way you can successfully undermine his accomplishments. But Dr. Fauci, on the other hand, is known to have funded a gain-of-function research in Wuhan. He advocated for regulations that made children dumber and made adults hypochondriacs more than they did to prevent the spread of COVID. So there's a giant shadow of doubt on his activities as a public health official, and maybe, just maybe, a prosecution might shed some light on all of it. Fauci has a lot of question marks on his reputation. I mean, isn't Kimmel as curious as the rest of us, even though he's contractually obligated never to admit it? And that is why he should have just stayed off this topic. But of course, he didn't anyway. And here is more of what he has to say. Watch.
So the answer is, as long as he's attacking and spreading lies about decent Americans he's been doing his best to protect the world since before this vomit casserole was born, I got no love for Elon, bro, okay?
Now, it may sound like I'm carrying Elon Musk's water. That's what it may look like here, but I definitely don't have love for Elon Musk the same way Jimmy Kimmel has love for Dr. Fauci. Look, I'm not going to drink anyone's urine. All I can support or criticize is what people do. And I think Elon is doing a pretty good job. And Jimmy Kimmel, on the other hand, shouldn't have a job in comedy. And it's not because of his pathetic attack on Elon Musk. No, it's because this guy is just painfully not funny. And I don't think people watch this show for comedy, which it obviously lacks completely. No, that's not the appeal. People watch his show because they want to hear someone validate and recite their beliefs no matter how nonsensical. And sadly, that's what television and mainstream media have become in America. It is an echo chamber devoid of opposing views or diversity of opinion. But the good news is, that's the road to profit for Twitter. If the company can overcome bankruptcy and Elon Musk works his magic, Twitter will put Jimmy Kimmel and his clique of partisan hacks out of business. And maybe that's why his bosses put him up to this disgraceful performance. Maybe that's the reason for all these needless attacks from those in the mainstream media. Alright guys, thank you for watching this video, and if you enjoyed the video, then I want you to hit the like button, share this video, subscribe to this channel, and ring that notification bell. Also, I want to know what you think about Jimmy Kimmel's attack on Elon Musk. Do you think it was funny? Do you think it was warranted? Do you think he really did a good job of, attacking Elon Musk? Let me know what you think in the comment section. And until the next video, peace.